Alright guys, we're going to be continuing today. Just to note off, this isn't where we left off. We left off in Majula, but I thought I pushed the record button and I went over there into the cathedral and killed the boss that's over there, so we actually missed that, or you guys missed that, so I apologize for that. He's a pretty simple boss, but I do apologize for not having you guys see that, I guess. And I can't do it over because Dark Souls doesn't have like saves where you can save it yourself, so that should be the only time that ever happens, hopefully. I shouldn't make a mistake like that again now that I know what went wrong. But anyways, that's all I wanted to come here for, is to show you guys that I did go over there and killed that boss. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back to the Lost Bastille. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. And we're gonna go try to kill the first really big boss, like the first main boss, I guess. All these other bosses are main bosses that you have to kill. But this is the first like main boss that actually has to do with the plot, I guess, if you want to say it like that. So yeah, we're just gonna go towards him. If you're wondering how I got 21,000 souls, that's how I killed that boss, and that's how I got that many. What does this say? Behind, required, ahead. Treasure ahead. There is a guy right here, and he has a new attack. I'm pretty sure it's a fireball. Yep. Okay. It's not too bad. But there is something right here. You can roll through there if you're careful, or you can just hit it if you want to. Be safe. There's also a guy right here. I don't remember what's over here that you can get, but I'm going to check anyways, just in case there is something of importance. What does it say? Treasure ahead. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's lying, so don't listen to this guy unless you're going this way. There is treasure over here, I'm pretty sure. There's a soul right here, I think. Or no, it's a flame butterfly. Same thing. But if you are good enough, I guess, you can run. Oh, I forgot I switched my jump. I completely forgot I switched my jump. Well, that sucks. I'm just gonna try to make my way back to a bonfire so I can fast travel to the bonfire that I need to go back to in order to get back there. I forgot I switched my jump to the left stick again, so I'm gonna have to use that instead of I usually have my jump at where you have to run with B and then press it again to jump, but I just recently switched it back to the left stick. Bonfire ahead. Okay. Sorry about that. We're gonna have to travel back to the servants' quarters, which is where we're gonna need to go in order to get to the next main boss. Alright. I don't know if I think I want to try that jump again. I can't remember what's over there. There might be something of importance that I don't want to miss, so I am going to try to do that jump one more time. Watch the fireball, because I'm pretty sure that hurts actually pretty bad. Staggered him. Yeah, that hurts really bad. Wow. I was expecting it to be painful, but not that painful. We did get hit by a second one, but I don't know if it fully connected or else I think we would have died. So, We were lucky that it didn't. Now, like I was saying, if you're good enough, you can make this jump. Last time I wasn't good enough. Large soul of a nameless soldier. I can't remember what's up here, so we're just gonna have to check and see what it is. I think it's just another path to get to where, yeah, to where we were going anyways. Luckily, we killed these guys with one hit. If you don't remember, I think we fought like one or two of them before, and there are these guys that shoot, or not shoot, they like lay down and pretty much they just lay down and blow up. And they're really annoying enemies. So if you can take them out from a far distance, it's always better off to do it like that. Okay. Cool, we got them all without even taking one hit. That's always nice. There's two guys hiding in these you want to be careful of. They will pop out and try to attack you. And actually there's another guy, but I think he dropped down from up there. He's usually behind that black barrel right there, but he can drop down sometimes. Sometimes he won't, but sometimes he does. There is a secret over here. Illusory wall, and there's another one right here. And that just opens a path to a few items. I think there's another item over here. Yeah, there is. Bracing knuckle ring. Okay, so that ring makes it where your weapons don't degrade as fast, or your, I think it might just be your whole, all your equipment. Yeah, slows weight equipment degradation, meaning it, like, it doesn't break as fast. Up here, there are two things that we can get. I wonder if we have the item that we would need to get one. Okay, no, we don't. There are two ways that we can go right here. Actually, three. I didn't even know. I forgot about this door. Three ways we can go right here. There's this way. We can go down this little cage, but we're going to go up first, I think. There is an item here. An alluring skull. We can open this to get to the... Open this gate to get to the next area, which is where we're going to go to face our boss. But for now, we're going to head up where there's a lot of these guys that blow up. So you kind of just want to try to take them out as fast as possible without all the other ones noticing. And this is going to be a very important character, but we can't get him out of stone right now. Later on you can. You have to use an item called a fragrant branch of yore. And it will get him out of stone. And he actually sells, I think he sells spells and some weapons that are made out of boss souls. So yeah, there's that. You can't open this key, or this gate yet. This gate doorway, I guess. Because we don't have the Bastille key. You have to have the Bastille key in order to open that. We are going to go and do this. There's an item down there, and you can roll over to it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's just a bonfire aesthetic. Or aesthetic. Which, bonfire aesthetics you can burn in the bonfire to make your enemies harder around you. Which makes it where they give you more souls. And I don't know what else they do. I can't remember. On the other side of this wall, there's a secret door around here, but you have to use a Pharaoh's Lockstone in order to get to it, so you can either use the Pharaoh's Lockstone to get in there, or you can use just the door and the cages, like I did. Okay, so now we're going to go back up and just head on over to the area that we're going to have to fight the boss. And we're actually going to hold our shield up for one of the first times in the game, just in case these crossbow guys get us. These crossbow guys do a lot of damage, so don't underestimate the power of the crossbow. What is this? Where'd this guy come from? I hear him behind me too. I don't know where that guy came from. There he is. Oh god, I can't dodge. There we go. As you can see, I forgot to talk about it. I actually have like a Viking helmet on. I just put that on because we don't really need the traveling merchant hat here for any reason. In my opinion, this is the... There's a dragon over there, just so you know. Or actually, it's not a dragon. That is actually a gargoyle. But anyways, this is the worst bonfire in the game, in my opinion. You sit here, and these guys respawn, and they'll just shoot arrows at you if you're not careful. So if you die in this area, this is the only bonfire in the area, by the way. If you die in this area, make sure you don't leave your controller unattended, or else you're just going to sit there and die again, and you're going to lose all your souls. Because I remember the first time I played this through this area, I actually got killed, and I left I left the controller to use the restroom or something. I don't remember what I was doing. But I left the room, and I just left the controller there, and I respawned right here, and they just shot me with crossbows until I died. And I was like, and I came back, and I was like, what the hell? And I just kept taking hits, and I looked over, and these guys were hitting me, and I was like, oh, really? And it made me really mad, but, you know, it's Dark Souls, so... You can't get too mad at something you know is going to happen. So anyways, we're going to work our way back down. Actually, I take that back. We're not going to work our way back down to the boss just yet. We're going to go back to Majula and level up because we do have 29,000 souls. And I really don't want to lose them all right here. That would suck. So I think I'm gonna level up my attunement and my intelligence a few, maybe not attunement, maybe just intelligence a few times.
Bearer of the... Seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has.
Okay. So what do I want from her? I think I want to take my intelligence up to 30 just so I don't have to deal with it later. And I'm not going to deal with attunement right now, but I will knock up my vigor up to 18. And I think that's all I want for now. It's going to take us up to level 61, which is a pretty fair level for this far in the game. You can definitely be higher and you can definitely be lower for this far in the game, so...
Huh, I'd given you up for dead.
And I think I'm going to repair that ring. Just in case I do die, I'm going to use it.
I'll be around.
Instead of the serpent ring. So we really don't need any extra souls. And we're just going to travel back. Oh no, I went to the wrong bonfire on accident. That's okay though. We can just teleport from there. If we can kill this boss on the first try, I'll be extremely impressed with myself, because this boss can be a pain. On my good playthrough that I played through the whole entire game and beat it, I actually did beat him on the first try, or I should say, her on the first try. But she is, like I said, extremely tough, so... Especially if you're doing it by yourself. But I'm gonna get a summon, I think, to help me out. An NPC summon that we actually used earlier, and I'm gonna get her again to try to help me out. So I can two-shot those guys, but it's like it only two-shots sometimes. It's so weird. But it's okay, I guess. Alright, so there is an item right here. Can't remember what it is. A human effigy. There's more crossbow guys in here. Annoying crossbow guys. Damn it, I was trying to move out of the way before this guy hit me. They hurt. These crossbow guys hurt pretty bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. And since we have to keep this summon alive in order to do our side quest, I'm not going to summon her until I kill the rest of the enemies that are down here. Or try to kill the rest of the enemies that are down here, because they are tough. The path to the boss here is actually somewhat harder than the boss itself. But this is the summon. It's Lucatiel again. She's not really a big help, but she can distract the boss at best, I guess. So these enemies are pretty strange things. And magic apparently does like no damage to them. So I actually am going to summon her. Just because my magic isn't doing anything. And that's not good. So Lucatiel, go take care of this guy for me. Oh god, why are you just taking hits? Just go hit him or something. Gosh, my magic does no damage to this guy. He must be strong against magic attacks. I didn't realize that, but that kind of sucks. Sublime Bone Dust, as I was saying earlier, that those are really important. You want to go through this way, or else you're going to get bombarded by two of these guys. And going against two at once is not really fun, so I suggest going this way first. Lucatiel will probably die during this boss fight, or beforehand, just because these guys are tearing her up, and she isn't doing anything to them, so. And I'm not doing anything to them as either, so. They can drop a weapon called the Malformed Skull Club or something. I think it's called the Malformed Skull something. But I don't really like it. I do use clubs on my other playthrough, but I don't really like that one in particular. Oh god, that guy's going to do a lot of damage to her. Yeah, those guys that blow up are real pain. Just hit him one time and he'll die. I don't know what she's doing. Sometimes she just sits there and takes hits. I don't know why she does that, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Oh god. Yeah, we're probably going to die here because they're just going to blow up. Yeah, they're going to kill her. Yeah. There she goes. We're probably not going to be able to complete her side quest now just because of that. That sucks. But then again, I expected this area to be really terrible. So, it's nothing special to me, I guess, or nothing unexpected. But since she is dead, I guess. I don't know if there's any items in here. Not sure. There's none. So I went in that room for no reason. There is one of those guys right there, which, oh man, he saw me. If he didn't see me, I would have tried to avoid him, but he did see me. Oh, how? How am I not hitting him? I'm gonna die. Oh, somehow I got out of that. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That was probably the closest you can get to dying without actually dying. That was so close. Oh my gosh. But I am going to try. Hopefully there's some summon signs over here, because I really don't want to take on these guys by myself now. Or this guy by myself now. Since I know that I'm taking so much damage from these little guys, I definitely don't want to take and go against this this main boss by myself. That'll be terrifying and probably a death warrant. Luckily there's a summon sign here. Quadruple 4. Hopefully quadruple 4 can help me with this boss. Or at least distract him. Because this boss is like... If you ever played Dark Souls 1, this boss is like the... let me think about it. This boss is like the dogs from Dark Souls 1, where he just jumps around, or I should say she jumps around pretty much non-stop and just tries to annoy the crap out of you by jumping around. Hello, mini god. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I can't remember if I had another summon coming. I don't think so. Anyways, here's the next boss. Mini God, no, this is on Xbox 360, but it's practically the same. So, honestly, it's pretty much the same. Other than the fact that there are more people that play on... Oh my gosh. There are more people that play on PlayStation, Dark Souls-wise. Where... I can't lock onto him. I'm trying to lock onto him, but it's failing. Like I said, he's really quick, but you can dodge most of his attacks pretty easily. But if he hits you with the combo, and if you have a shield like you do, like mine, where it's not doing really anything to really shield me at all, you can get screwed. But, I forgot. I keep saying he. This boss is actually a girl, just so you know. It's actually a girl, which really surprised me. You can't really tell that it's a girl, but if you look at the lore of her clothing later, you can actually get her clothing. If you look at the lore, it will tell you that it is a girl. I don't know how I didn't kill it right there. That should do it. Alright. Yeah, like I said, with one summon, it's pretty easy. I think if you have 2 summons on any boss, I think it raises the defense of the boss. I'm not positive about that, but I think if you have more than 2 summons, then it raises the defense of the boss. But that is the first main boss of the game. He gives you the first big soul, which is right here. You can tell it's different, clearly. A fragrant branch of yore. I was talking about that item earlier. We can use it in 2 spots now. The first spot being that sorcerer, or we can go use it on a girl that's like a statue holding a switch that we can't get past unless we free her. But a primal bonfire has been lit. Primal bonfires are pretty much what you have to light in order to continue the game. The main story of the game, I guess. So yeah. But like I said, I'm pretty surprised I actually killed that boss first try. Even with a summon, he can be pretty pretty tough. I think we're gonna level up a few times.
That is more than most undead can say.
Okay. Let's level up Vigor to 20, because we need that extra health. As much health as you can possibly get is always good. At least in my opinion. But once you get to 20, I think there's like a drop off. I think it goes from 30 per level, and then once you get to 20, it starts going 20 per level. Yeah, that's how it works. It does that with most stats. Once you reach level 20 on every stat, it starts to do like a drop off for the increases. I think I'm going to level up my... Do I want attunement? When's the next... Let me see when the next level is of attunement that would give me another slot. Level 30. Trying to think if I want to do that now or later. I think I'll level up my Vigor twice, my attunement 3 times, and my intelligence... actually we'll just do attunement up to 29. Yes, of course, Minigod. I know about the old Dragon Slayer. I actually just faced him before, I guess before you joined. I'm actually recording this for YouTube as well. But, I accidentally forgot to push the record button for that, so they're going to miss out on the old Dragon Slayer fight, actually. But the next area that we're going to go to is over here. I talked about it earlier, about how you can go get that miracle lady to come down here and then talk to her. And she moves this contraption over to a new area, and that's the area that we're going to be going to.
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are 2, not 1 pathways leading out. And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs on miracles. Shall I provide you with one?
Okay, yes, we want her to move the path. In order for her to move the path, you're going to have at least 2,000 souls to get her to move it.
Go ahead then.
Okay.
May the power of miracles be with you. Offer your souls to the gods.
What she means by offer your souls to the gods is really offer your souls to me. Because she, I'm pretty sure the thing doesn't actually run on miracles. I'm not positive about that. I think that she just kind of had the key to it. And she just made you pretty much pay for the key to open it. But that's just my opinion on that situation. Now this is the way to a place called Huntsman's Court, Copse, I mean. And if you played the beta, you'll realize where we're going. There's a guy right here.
The dark stirs. I see that the dark has sparked within you. My name is Falcon. I will trade with you. What do you need?
I've actually never been able to talk to this guy. I guess I have high enough intelligence in order to talk to him. But, wow, he gives a pretty good staff. 2 pretty good... Well, actually, a pretty good staff and a pretty good chime. But pretty sure he sells dark spells. Yeah. Most of which, well, actually, none of which we can actually use. Because all dark spells, you must have some faith to use. And I really don't have any faith right now, so I can't really use any of them. So let's just talk to him.
This land lies closest to the dark. That is why I came here. This kingdom collapsed long ago. All that are left are either undead or hollow. Save a few misfits like myself.
Is that it?
I went to a great school in the south, but neither sorcery nor pyromancy appealed. I learned nothing. Nothing at all, but it was there that I happened upon the dark. It drew me in, the nebulous dark. Soon I was drawn to this land where dark runs deeper than anywhere else. Hexes originated here in ancient times. They were once a form of sorcery, but the practice was lost, then later rediscovered. Those devoted to hexes are a lonely lot, but nevertheless they give their lives to their art. Such is the fate of we practitioners of dark. What drew me to the dark? I do not know.
He talks a lot, apparently.
Hexes are more than mere tools to me. I feel affinity and warmth, something universal, nostalgia even. Those who discover dark realize this, and they never come back.
Yeah, I know who he is, Minigod, but I don't want to spoil who he is, just in case there are people, because I am putting this on YouTube as well. I don't want to spoil it for people that are watching this on YouTube and didn't see the boss battle, because I did fight him, but I don't know if most people on YouTube that are going to be watching this video will know who it is, or about him, and I don't want to spoil it for people that do know who it is, but haven't seen him on this game yet, if that makes any sense.
This land lies...
Okay, yeah, that's all he has to say.
No matter.
Don't have anything to buy from him really right now. Huntsman's Copse. No, I don't want to summon you. We are going to need some better spells pretty soon, really, because the spells I have aren't really that strong, especially right now. Now that we're getting into the mid-game. You're okay, Minigod, it's fine. It's fine. I just didn't want to spoil it. I'm not trying to get chippy or anything. I'm just saying, I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen him yet, and wants to figure it out for themselves, because I did try to record it, but I failed at recording it earlier, so there is that. Where do I want to go? I do want to travel back to Majula real quick, because I do have some sublime bone dust that I want to burn in the fire real quick to reinforce my Estus flask. Okay. Burn the sublime bone dust just to strengthen my Estus flask. And then we're just going to travel right back. I don't think I'm going to get too far into Huntsman's Copse before I stop. I think I'm going to get to the next bonfire, maybe. I might kill the Skeleton Kings. I'm not sure if I want to do that today. Or tonight, I should say, because it's like 2:30 a.m. where I am. So I think I might stop when I get to the next bonfire and just continue on tomorrow during the day sometime. Oh god. That kills him in one hit. The audio just messed up right there for some reason. I think Dark Souls does that. I don't know if anybody else is having that problem with Dark Souls, but for some reason my audio cuts out sometimes. This guy is going to come to life if you don't hit him now. He'll ambush you, if I'm correct. You can come up here. And watch out, because you're probably going to get ambushed. I forgot to put this on busy, so sorry for like friends or whatever popping up online. Thanks, Mini God. I'll see you later then. Thanks for watching. You can drop down right here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And there are enemies right here that I want to watch out for. But I should... Oh, I can't one-hit them. Never mind. I was going to say I should be able to one-hit them, but I was wrong. Oh, God. Stop hitting me with your poison arrows, sir. So all these enemies are apparently 2-hit kills. But the only reason I even came down here is for these items, real quick. The next bonfire is pretty close, so I think I'll stop it there. Oh god. Get away from me. I'm gonna try to hit him and kill him. Okay, got him. This is a secret door, but you can't open it from this side. You have to open it from the other side, which I'll show you that probably sometime tomorrow, next time I come here. Next time I stream, I mean, not the next time I come here. Okay, so what you want to do is drop down here, pick up that poison moss. Poison moss is very important in one area specifically that you're really going to want it. With these things that shoot poison at you pretty much non-stop wherever you go, you're definitely going to want that. You come over here and just back off, because that guy's going to break down that door, and if you're not careful, he'll hit you, and he might actually kill you if you're not careful. Not very tough or anything, but we just got invaded. Okay. So, there's going to be this guy right here. We're going to try to kill him real quickly before this invader shows up to ruin our day. This is actually like the second time I've been invaded. There's the invader down there. He's hiding behind that tree. What are you doing, dude? If we're lucky, he may let us knock down this tree bridge so we can actually get a shortcut real quick. Okay, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was that shortcut. Oh man. Oh, Blue Spirit has come to my aid because I have I'm with the Blue Sentinel, so this guy came to help me, I suppose. I don't know how I didn't hit him right there, but whatever. Oh, oops. I'm too far away. He's trying to lead us to the enemies, but he just fell to his death. I'll take that. Okay. He just kind of fell. Anyways, you can knock over that tree, which I tried to show before he killed me. Thanks, Daniel the Viking, for scaring him off, I suppose. But, you can knock over this tree, opens a shortcut, and there's a bonfire right here, that you can use, and that's exactly where we're going to stop it. So I'm going to rest this bonfire real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and say, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let's do war cry. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, thanks, guys.